Okay, so your mama's feet are up on the wall. Her knee is making a 90-degree angle. Her spine, especially her lower back, is in neutral. So she has that little curve that's pulling away from the mat of her lower back, and she's not tucking her tailbone and feeling her spine press down and in. Okay. Mary, even out your feet just a little bit so that they're the same height. Perfect. And then you're going to put some pressure in all 10 toes equally from the big toe to the little toe. And you're just going to begin to lift your heels up and off. And then lower them back down. And lift them up and off. And you're trying to see how even you can keep your body here. And you're just starting to check in. How does your weight feel different from the left to the right? And even from the big toe to the little toe, are you holding more weight on one side than the other? Perfect. Okay, now Mary, you're gonna lower your heels all the way down. Put some pressure into your heels without taking tension into your body, and lift your toes up and off, flexing your foot back towards your shin. And then lower back down. Perfect. Flex. So you'll start to feel the front side of the calf here. It's called your anterior tibialis. It is the dorsiflexor of the foot, and it's also what gives you shin splints if it's too tight. Perfect. Okay, Mary, you're going to flatten your foot all the way out on the wall again. Put some pressure from the big toe all the way to the little toes. Lift your heels up and off, and now you'll do circles. So take your heels to one side and around, and they both go the same directions. And if you notice here, Lindy, her right ankle is making what seems to me from this angle a little bit larger circle, or it has a little bit more looseness. And so you can start to see the side to side.
Rotating in my ankles.
And it's rotating, yeah. So she's using a little bit more joint probably in that right foot, and a little bit more muscle in the left foot, but that's just a wild guess. Okay, Mary. Yeah, and so you're going to go both directions. Sometimes you'll draw ovals, sometimes you'll draw circles. It's okay, just go slow. Try to keep the pressure even from, keep your pressure even from your big toe to your little toe, and really become aware of how your body feels side to side. So you can kind of see up here, she's starting to move a little bit more. And she's been moving a little bit more on her right side. So check in with your weight over your buns, and your tailbone should be really relaxed. Okay, and then Mary, you're going to lift all your toes up and off, and you're going to spread them apart as far as you can. Her toes don't like this, spread that much. And then you're going to place the pinky toes down first, then the second toe, third toe, and fourth, and finally the last. And then you lift them all up and off. And then you start to place them back down, one at a time. It's very hard as you start to do this. Some people, obviously, harder than others, because that's life.
Some people's toes spread out.
some people's toes, like mine, they really spread. But then you have to have this super big fat toe in order for that to happen. So, give and take everywhere. Okay, and that's it. And then also this helps drain the fluids from your ankle, and helps put your hip flexors without any tension. So they should be in full slack. And then we're going to send you side lying